The most overlooked outdoor upgrade is a covered kitchen that works in every season. Imagine prepping, grilling, and plating without chasing the weather, while friends linger comfortably nearby. With the right roof, ventilation, and lighting, you transform a patio into a true room, one that protects finishes, extends appliance life, and elevates everyday meals. Today's guide blends trends, color strategies, layout moves, and budget wins so you can plan a space that's beautiful, practical, and genuinely enjoyable. Structure comes first. Low-slope metal roofs deliver crisp, modern profiles with fast drainage. Timber pergolas paired with translucent panels filter light without glare. Insulated roof panels quiet rain and buffer heat, while integrated gutters keep drips off guests and countertops. Scale the cover to shelter prep and serving zones, not the entire yard. Prioritize headroom and cross-ventilation so smoke moves out, voices carry easily, and cooking feels breezy rather than boxed in. Color sets the mood and the menu. Outdoors loves grounded neutrality. Charcoal cabinets against light stone, soft greige cladding with blackened hardware, or warm taupe paired with brushed stainless. If you crave color, try desaturated navy or olive, hues that complement foliage and flame. Unify tones across fascia, backsplash bands, and bar skirting for calm continuity. Let texture carry the drama. Honed stone, fluted fronts, woven fibers, and matte metals build richness without shouting. Plan your layout like a true kitchen. Map a compact work triangle among grill, cold storage and sink, keeping steps short and traffic clear. Add a heat side landing zone for trays and tools, plus a cool prep stretch away from open flame. On small patios, a linear galley undercover can push dining just beyond the drip line. In larger yards, float an island for guests while tucking cleanup along a quieter wall. Seasonal flexibility turns a weekend novelty into a weeknight habit. Combine dimmable task lighting with warm ambient glow, then add a quiet ceiling fan for summer and radiant heaters for shoulder seasons. Retractable side panels or screens soften wind while preserving views, and slatted walls breathe in hot climates. Put controls on a single, intuitive switch bank or smart dimmer scene so you can shift from brunch brightness to evening ambience with one smooth tap. Build a budget that buys longevity where it matters. Start with a reliable grill, deep sink, and adequate ventilation. Choose a compact beverage fridge before splurging on specialty pieces. Frame cabinets with steel studs or concrete block and face with fiber cement or brick veneer for durability. Consider a prefab roof kit to trim labor. Mix materials strategically. Stone or sintered slab on the main run, porcelain elsewhere. Save for quality hardware. Hinges and pulls power everyday delight. Texture is your luxury language outdoors. Fluted or slatted cabinet fronts, rope-wrapped stools, and troweled micro-cement backsplashes read tactile and bespoke. Matte finishes reduce glare and fingerprints. Contrast smooth prep tops with subtly ribbed bar panels. Then layer performance fabrics that feel soft yet resist sun and sauce. When every surface invites touch, guests linger, conversations stretch, and the kitchen feels curated rather than cobbled together. Storage is design, not afterthought. Weather-sealed drawers protect linens and plates. Pull-out spice columns corral rubs beside the grill. Add lidded bins for charcoal or wood chunks, plus a narrow rail with hooks for towels and tongs. Magnetic knife strips and utensil canisters keep essentials reachable without clutter. A shallow cubby for bug candles and matches saves sprints to the garage. Thoughtful storage clears countertops, speeds cleanup, and makes hosting refreshingly calm. Choose appliances for range and resilience. A hybrid grill with adjustable zones handles searing and low and slow. Side burners tackle sauces and kettle boils, while a compact pizza oven delivers quick crowd pleasers. Drawer fridges shorten trips inside. An ice maker becomes the party engine. Focus on exterior rated finishes and shade appliances to boost performance and lifespan. Skip novelty gadgets until the essentials sing. Then add selectively to match how you really cook. Countertops must battle heat, stains, and sun. Porcelain slabs excel outdoors, as do sintered stone and honed granite. Favor eased or rounded edges near kid zones and specify generous overhangs for stool comfort. Integrate a recessed cutting board tray or concealed compost caddy by the sink to keep prep tidy. When surfaces are tough and easy to maintain, real cooking becomes a daily pleasure instead of a special occasion project. Footing shapes confidence. Slip-resistant porcelain pavers, textured concrete, and brushed natural stone balance safety with style. Extend the same material beneath the roof and into adjacent zones for visual flow. If you choose concrete, elevate it with saw-cut grids and a penetrating sealer. Subtle slopes move spills away from hot equipment without a noticeable tilt. Great flooring doesn't scream. It simply supports movement, comfort, and polished good looks. Ventilation deserves star billing. A correctly sized hood with a short, straight duct path is non-negotiable undercover. Provide makeup air through discrete louvers or gap panels so the system breathes, and place grills along the perimeter to encourage crossflow. Venting protects ceilings, fabrics, and finishes while keeping aromas inviting rather than overwhelming. When the air stays clear, guests relax and the cook focuses on timing, not smoke. Lighting stages the experience. Layer-focused task light over prep and grill, warm ambient glow across the ceiling, and delicate accent washes along backsplash bands or planters. Low-voltage tape beneath bar edges creates floating drama and safe footing. Choose wet-rated fixtures and sealed connections for longevity. Warmer temperatures flatter food and skin. Dimmers shift from brisk breakfast to sultry evening. A lighting plan that adapts keeps mood, safety, and style in perfect rhythm. Seating invites story time. Mix quick chat bar stools with a cushioned banquette for lingering, then add movable chairs to flex the layout. Specify outdoor-rated performance fabrics in tones that echo the hardscape. Curve corners near high-traffic zones to soften flow. If space allows, a low planter or slender console subtly separates lounge and dining while preserving sightlines. Comfortable seating keeps friends close, elevating the chef's experience and extending the evening naturally. Shade is the quiet hero. Standing seam roofs block harsh rays. Translucent panels filter daylight without glare. Along western edges, a vine-laced trellis cools late afternoons. Consider clear-story openings that let heat rise and daylight glow. Retractable side screens tame wind and create instant privacy. By tuning shade to the sun's path, you protect skin, food, and finishes, transforming a hot slab into a gracious room that welcomes every season. Phase your project for sanity and savings. Start with the roof, electrical, gas, and drainage, the invisible backbone. Add the grill, sink, and lighting next so you can actually cook. Layer in refrigeration, ovens, and storage as you learn the space. Keep a master spec sheet to match finishes over time. Phasing avoids compromise, guards long-term consistency, and lets you invest where it counts without derailing momentum when budgets flex. Small patios can host big moments. Swap a bulky island for a slim peninsula that doubles as a serving rail. Use fold-down shelves beside the grill for pop-up prep. Mount a compact bar sink and hang a rail system for tools instead of deep cabinets. Choose a micro-hood and low-profile fan to keep air fresh. With a tighter footprint, every inch must work twice, prioritizing elegance, safety, and effortless circulation over sheer mass. Designed for parallel play if you host often. One station handles heat while another builds salads or desserts at a cool counter. A beverage console near the entry reduces sink traffic. Add a narrow grazing ledge for kids' plates and appetizers so hungry hands don't hover over the grill. Distinct zones create rhythm, prevent spills, and invite participation. When everyone has a role, the night flows, the cook relaxes, and conversation sparkles. Respect the elements, win the decade. Powder-coated aluminum cabinets shrug off weather. Marine-grade plywood, properly sealed, performs under deep cover. Choose 304 or 316 stainless for appliances, with sealed bearings in hardware. UV-stable sealers on wood and fabrics preserve color. Schedule light maintenance the way you schedule gatherings. Durability isn't just toughness. It's the freedom to use your kitchen impulsively. Weeknights, holidays, and everything between. Plantings complete the room. An herb trough near the prep zone turns garnishing into ritual. Citrus in planters brightens cocktails and grilled fish. Climbing jasmine softens posts and perfumes evenings. Greenery can screen wind, add privacy, and break up sound. Plan irrigation lines discreetly and route drainage so planters never stain pavers. When living things share the kitchen, the space feels connected, calm, and celebratory, season after season. Let design principles anchor choices. Balance column spacing with counter runs and ceiling height so proportions feel effortless. Repeat each primary material at least 3 times, on fascia, shelving, and trim to build harmony. Reserve one standout gesture, like an arched niche or patterned tile band, and keep supporting elements quiet. Honor negative space to protect movement and breath. Restraint makes the special moments sing and establishes quiet confidence. Soften the soundscape. Under a hard roof, introduce outdoor-rated rugs, upholstered benches, and slatted walls to tame echo. Layer planters and green walls to diffuse noise and add life. If street sounds intrude, a small bubbler fountain masks distraction with gentle cadence. Comfortable acoustics invite longer talks, easier listening, and less fatigue. The evening feels intimate, not loud. Perfect for second helpings and one more story. Water management protects everything. Flash roof penetrations diligently, route gutters into hidden downspouts, and send discharge to gravel trenches or rain gardens. Slope counters subtly toward sinks, and seal backsplash seams thoroughly. Store cushion covers close at hand so resets take minutes. When water has a dignified path, maintenance feels light and finishes stay pristine. Your kitchen is ready after storms, sprinkles, and enthusiastic cooking sessions alike. Power and fuel planning shape daily ease. Place outlets beneath the bar for blenders and charging, reserve dedicated circuits for refrigeration and ice, and label shutoffs for gas lines clearly. Consider a single induction hob beside the grill for simmer control. Smart switching puts scenes at your fingertips. Bright for cleanup, mellow for dessert. When power is thoughtful, everything works on cue and you focus on flavor, not logistics. Sustainability deepens the luxury. FSC-certified wood, recycled content pavers, and efficient appliances reduce footprint without sacrificing aesthetics. LED lighting delivers warm glow with tiny energy bills. Harvest rainwater for planters and choose native species to support pollinators. Long-life materials minimize waste and keep finishes beautiful. When responsibility and refinement align, you enjoy the space with lasting pride, and guests feel the intention woven into every choice. Add signature touches with quiet confidence. Monogram towels, a custom spice blend, or a house mocktail create ritual. Hide a small plaque with your cooking motto inside a cabinet. Choose a distinctive serving tray that returns every gathering. These cues build identity without blaring logos. They turn hosting into an easy rhythm guests recognize, making your covered kitchen feel like a destination with story and heart. DIY where risk is low and payoff high. Paint aluminum cabinets with exterior enamel for a custom tone, or build a slatted fascia to disguise open shelves. Pour concrete counters in manageable segments and seal food safe. Upgrade to marine pulls for better grip and longevity. Install a rail and hook system to lift tools off surfaces. Save sweat equity for statement surfaces. Then invest professional dollars in electrical, gas, and roofing, the safety-critical bones. Circulation makes or breaks hospitality. Keep at least 3 feet between zones, widening near stools and the grill. Angle a seating edge to invite approach without blocking prep. Park the beverage station at the fringe so arrivals can self-serve while you finish. When pathways guide people naturally, questions drop, spills disappear, and the vibe stays relaxed. Good flow is invisible but unforgettable. Design for your climate first, your wishlist second. In hot regions, choose light roof colors, vented ridges, and breathable slats. In cooler zones, specify insulated panels and discrete radiant heaters at knee level. Salt air demands 316 stainless and epoxy-coated fasteners. High-altitude UV favors porcelain and UV-stable fabrics. Climate-smart choices protect investment and comfort, ensuring your kitchen shines from spring through winter, weekdays through holidays. Future-proof quietly. Run extra conduit and capped gas lines to potential expansion points. Leave space and a blank switch for another appliance or fan. Choose modular cabinets that reconfigure as your cooking evolves. Plan for a second hood or downdraft if you add a specialty station later. Flexibility today avoids demolition tomorrow, letting your covered kitchen grow gracefully with new hobbies and larger gatherings. Make maintenance painless or it won't happen. Specify removable baffle filters, ceramic grill grates, and stain-resistant fabric covers. Store a soft brush and gentle cleaner in a sealed drawer. Quarterly rinse pavers, oil wood, and inspect sealant lines. Small habits preserve finish, function, and sparkle. When upkeep feels easy, you'll use the space more often. Spontaneous weeknights, slow Sundays, festive Fridays. Once essentials sing, add one joyful extra. A slim dessert counter with a built-in cooler sweetens celebrations. A warming drawer helps with timing. A tiny smoker box or herb dryer expands flavor. Choose a single feature that echoes your cooking style and won't complicate cleanup. Extras become conversation starters when they serve real routines, not just wish lists. Set the soundtrack. Weather-rated speakers tucked into beams or planters blend music with conversation. Separate zones let prep pump while dining stays gentle. Shield equipment from heat and steam. Curate a few playlists that suit brunch brightness, golden hour ease, and late-night glow. Music sets pace and memory, turning good meals into immersive moments guests want to revisit. Night lighting is outdoor alchemy. Pool warm light over the grill, float a low bar glow for silhouettes, and add soft points along planters. Gentle path markers guide movement without glare. Keep task beams precise so eyes can rest. When darkness arrives, intentional lighting becomes the host, inviting seconds, deeper talks, and unhurried goodbyes. Design with kids in mind if it's your life. Reserve a lower counter along the periphery for mixing and decorating, away from heat. Round corners, lock casters on movable pieces, and store kid plates in a low, dry drawer. Add a chalkboard panel for menus and doodles. Family-friendly details build skills, foster independence, and keep everyone engaged safely, turning weeknights into warm rituals. Choreograph cleanup so it feels light. Split the sink into prep and wash, add a pull-out sprayer, and consider hands-free faucets. Install hidden trash and recycling near the cutting zone. Mount a drying rail under an upper shelf so cloths drip into the basin. Favor dishwasher-safe serveware. When the reset is streamlined, the kitchen rebounds quickly for dessert, for tomorrow's coffee, for the next impromptu gathering. Tie it together with a mantra. Protect from weather, plan efficient flow, choose durable beauty, and layer softness. Let these principles steer every decision, from roof to cabinet finish to lighting warmth. The result is more than a cooking station. It's an outdoor room with heart. This is luxury home decor. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more elegant, achievable ideas. Reflect before you build. Picture weekday grilling, weekend brunch, and holiday spreads. Choose the first 3 upgrades that move you forward and start now. Momentum breeds clarity, and small wins build a space that truly fits your life. When your covered kitchen mirrors how you gather, it becomes everyone's favorite room. Thanks for watching Luxury Home Decor. Please like, share, and subscribe for future episodes. Keep iterating with intention. Revisit cooking habits, guest count, and climate each season. Then refine zones, storage, and lighting. Upgrade where stress appears. Add a prep ledge, shade panel, or drawer fridge. Swap fabrics before they fade. Reseal stone before it stains. Consistency keeps the room feeling fresh without full remodels. For more refined real-world strategies, stay with Luxury Home Decor. And please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Return to your palette when tempted by trends. Extend the core colors through serveware, stools, and planter tones. Then sprinkle seasonality with herbs, linens, and simple florals. This discipline creates cohesion across meals and months. If you crave change, refresh a single surface or accessory rather than the room's backbone. Smart restraint reads luxurious, and it saves time, energy, and budget for what matters: gathering well. Measure success by how often you use the space. A great covered outdoor kitchen doesn't merely impress. It invites Tuesday tacos, quiet coffee, and spontaneous desserts. It resists weather, forgives mess, and cleans quickly. Carries family stories, your stories, forward. If this guide sparked ideas, we'd love to hear them in the comments. This is Luxury Home Decor. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more inspired home transformations.